Hello friends and welcome to Life in Envelopes. I am Jennifer Bleecher. This channel is mostly about planning and budgeting. I also run an Etsy sticker shop and every once in a while I like to give you a little peek behind the scenes and do a vlog. So this vlog is a little bit behind schedule. I actually filmed some things a couple of weeks ago which I'll be sharing with you later in the video. There is a Aldi haul in that video, and we also had our first snow in that video, so I will be sharing those both with you a little bit later here. Here I am saying good morning to Mark and letting him know that I love him so much. And then I also wanted to show you guys that I've added S to our family stockings this year. S is for Sierra. I was so excited to do that. Jacob and Sierra have been dating for about 3 years now, and they live together, so they're very, very serious. So I did promise you guys a quick health update in this vlog, and I wanted to let you know what's going on. I was recently hit with a 1-2 punch of 2 illnesses back to back, and it affected my anemia. I've been anemic since my teens, and unfortunately I have had to have iron infusions several times throughout my life, and it was just time for another infusion. So I'm currently going through 5 weeks of infusions. I have 2 weeks down, and I am beginning to feel a little bit better. This one. As soon as I push that button, as soon as he hears the like ding ding, he knows I'm filming. Yes, yes you do. Like, Mommy, put me on camera. My fans need to see me. It's okay. It's okay, Mama. It's okay. Yeah. Such a cool boy. Okay friends, I just want to take a quick break from the vlog to share with you this gorgeous gift that I received from Rose Forever, New York. And you guys, let's just open it up. This is a black velvet round box. When the company first contacted me, oh, can you guys see how beautiful this is? And oh, it smells so good. Okay, so I was so excited when this company first contacted me. You know, I'm very picky about the companies that I choose to work with, and when they contacted me, I thought, oh, this would add such a beautiful element to my videos. You know, I do a lot of up-down videos like this, cash stuffing, so my idea is I could put this in the corner while I count my cash from my cash envelopes. You know, I thought that would be a neat look. But it also smells incredible. And the fact that they wanted me to share it right now, right before Christmas, I just thought, oh, what a cool gift idea for anyone who is looking for a gift for that person who just has everything and doesn't need anything, or anybody you know that loves roses. They have a bunch of different colors available. I went with the blue. I have a thing for blue roses. It all comes from, by the way, these are like real roses. They are, oh, I can't even explain like what it's like in person. I mean, I'm sure it looks nice on video, but like even in person, it's so much better. So there's a play by Tennessee Williams called The Glass Menagerie, and in the play they talk about blue roses. It's a whole thing, but I've always been obsessed with blue roses ever since I read that play when I was in high school. So I was so excited to see that they had a blue rose option, but they have a bunch of different colors in addition to the blue roses. So Rose Forever is a New York-based rose brand that launched in 2019. They design these luxury rose boxes, so there are square ones, round ones, and there's bigger ones. I went with a little bit of a smaller one so that it would fit nicely in my videos. So these are real roses, and they use natural oils to preserve them, and they are expected to last about a year. So it's like, it might be a little bit pricey for some people. I'm sorry, I don't have the exact price with me right now, but I do have a coupon code. You can save for the next 30 days after this video comes out. You can save $25 off of your order using the coupon code LifeInEnvelopes25. I also have a unique link to Roses Forever down in the description box, so you definitely want to check that out. Everything that they use, all materials they use are vegan, including this gorgeous velvet box. They also have a vegan suede box option as well. There's an enormous choice of rose colors and box shapes and materials, so you just have to find your own perfect combination that will fit with your interior design. They were inspired to make these beautiful boxes by Parisian chic style, and they have developed multiple design options due to customers and influencers' feedback. So you will be seeing these in future videos of mine. Now you know the story behind them when you see them pop up in my cash envelope stuffing videos. Okay, let's get back to the vlog. So the first thing I need to do this morning is I need to go through, it's Tuesday morning by the way, so I need to go through everything I had Logan work on yesterday for homeschool. I'm going to grade everything in here and then set up his list for today. I use this plum paper homeschool teacher planner. I love it, it's perfect. So I put a plan, I write down a plan for him each day. So when we started homeschool over a year ago now, I would sit with Logan and I would do everything with him. So the whole entire time he was working, I was sitting with him. Well, this recent illness helped me realize that wasn't necessary. I could instead sit with him and go over everything he needs to accomplish in the day, let him work on it independently while I work on other things, and then I come back and I grade it, and then we start the whole process over again the next day. So that's one good thing that's come out of this is I'm learning to delegate, my friends. Delegation is very hard for me, but I'm learning to delegate. So here's what I had him work on yesterday. I'm going to grade all this stuff, drink my coffee, and then I will be back after I'm all showered and ready to start the day. I thought this might be a good place for us to jump back in time a little bit and for me to share my little Aldi haul with you. I don't shop at Aldi that often, so it was kind of an exciting trip for me and I was excited to share it with you. So I am back from Aldi. I did find the advent calendars, but as you can see, I also picked up a few other things. So I thought, let's do an impromptu, let's do an impromptu grocery haul. First of all, I was so impressed with these. I'm going to try to tell you the prices of everything. So these were less than $2 a piece. They were $1.99 a piece. So I just picked up like one in almost every flavor that they have. And they last until like March or April. I checked the expiration date on all of them. So this is just for my refrigerator, my pantry refrigerator to have on hand. I was so excited about that. I also picked up a couple of these because I'm going to be making some holiday recipes that will need that. I don't know if I'll need 2 packages over the whole holiday season or not, but they have a pretty long shelf life. Let's see, like this expires in May of 2023, and same with this one. And otherwise, these are way more expensive at my normal grocery store. They were at Aldi, they were $4.49. And then this, I was so shocked. So I get poinsettias every year. I'm going to put this one over there where that orchid currently is. I'll move the orchid to a different place and bring it back in the spring. But I always put a poinsettia there, and then I get 2 larger ones. Oh, can't show you Logan. 2 larger ones for the window on either side of that plant. And I usually put that little Christmas tree, censoring Logan, that little Christmas tree over there where the plant is. Okay, so the poinsettia, I think I would normally spend about $10 to $12 on a poinsettia, and this one was $3.89. So some things I grabbed because they were just such a good deal, and some things I grabbed because I just really wanted to try it. So here are the advent calendars, and I just got the same pattern. They had 2 patterns to choose from, but this one, I just thought this one was super cute. So I got the same pattern for everyone. One for Jacob, one for Logan, one for Sierra. So we will put their names on them so they know which one belongs to who. And those were only $1.49 a piece. They have all kinds of advent calendars there, but these we've always done these where they just get one little like piece of chocolate for each day of the month of December. Just a fun little treat, and it's so like reasonably priced, $1.49. It's just crazy. Okay, so I picked up a loaf of bread because the bread prices were really good there. This was $1.39. There were some even cheaper ones too, but I wanted to get a wheat. And then I picked up some buns for $4.99. I picked up a couple of bags of our favorite chicken nuggets. Anytime I go into Aldi, I don't shop there every week. So anytime I go in, I check to see if they have those chicken nuggets, and then I pick up as many as I can. So they're usually sold out. I got 2 bags, and they were $5.49 a piece. So I also picked up a couple of things of crescent rolls and some cocktail sausages to make pigs in a blanket for one of our meals this week for Logan and I. I picked up 2 of these that we could have for another meal, one for me, one for Logan. This is a 4-cheese calzone. I just thought that would be a fun meal to have this week. So like what I would do is this would be like our main, and then I'd have like a cut up apple and like a veggie like green beans or corn or salad on the side. And the same thing with that. I always have try to have like a veggie and a fruit. The fruit we usually eat is either apple, banana, grapes. That's it. Those are our 3 ones. And the veggies we normally eat are salad, green beans, corn, peas, carrots, broccoli, cauliflower. Those are our staple like veggies that we usually eat. Okay, and then I picked up a bag of chips, just of corn chips, because it's just kind of a staple in our house to have corn chips on hand for different recipes, and they're so cheap. Especially this brand, they had several different like versions. This is the Clancy's, and it was $1.79. Where I think last time at my store I paid around 4 something. So I was like, yes, please. I probably should have picked up 2 bags. Next time I go. Okay. Then on to some fun stuff. I picked up a couple of these cranberry and feta mini puff pastries. I think that sounds absolutely delicious. We're going to have one as an appetizer. We're going to do like our little Thanksgiving celebration this weekend actually with Jacob and Sierra. They're going to come over. So I'm going to have this as an appetizer when they're here. I also got these Bistro mini quiche. Oh, let me tell you the price of this. I forgot to check. These are more expensive, but they were like more fun items. Yeah, these were quite pricey. They were $5.29 a piece. And then the quiche was $3.79. And I think you get 12. Oh, no, you get 15. You get 15 pieces here. And you get a combination of 3 cheese and onions, spinach, Florentine, and Lorraine. And then I picked up a box of roasted garlic pierogies. I think that's how you say it. I've never actually tasted these or had these or in any way form. I see some people on YouTube cook them, and I thought it would just be fun to try them. And then I also picked up this German potato blend, which is fried potato slices with scrambled eggs, onions, and spices, and you make it right in your skillet. So I picked up 2 bags of that. So the pierogies, this whole box was $2.49, and these German potatoes were only $1.99 a piece. I think they were on clearance, but they're from the frozen food section, so I'm so excited. All together for all of this food, it was only $75.88. I made one of the boxes of these cranberry and feta mini puff pastries for us to try today. I'll have to let you know what we think. Hey guys, so I just wanted to give you an update on those little cranberry puff pastry things. I thought they were okay. I'm not sure they were worth the money, but I thought they were okay. But then David came up to start his day and he tried them. So let's see what he thinks of them. What did you think of them? Oh wait, you're all dark. I can't see you.
I am the darkness. You were merely drained to the darkness. I was born into it. I like them. I thought they were very, very good. I think my Bane impression needs a lot of work. But those cranberry brie things, they don't need any work because they're really good. And, and I think that you have misjudged. What's the one where you besmirched them? You besmirched them.
I wasn't a fan, but I'm glad you liked them.
Stop besmirching my smirch is what I'm trying to say.
Okay friends, so I am all showered and clean and ready to start my day. Actually, I already went to the post box and I dropped off a bunch of orders that I processed last night. After my iron infusion yesterday, I think I got home around 11 from the infusion, and then I ended up sleeping until 4 p.m. because it just like took everything out of me. But then I got up at 4 and I worked until 11 o'clock at night filling Black Friday orders, so I dropped a bunch of those off this morning. I also picked up a few grocery items, so I'm gonna get the groceries put away, make my lunch, and then we're gonna start on today's orders.
So I was feeling a little bit better today, so I cooked more than I normally do. When I do cook during the day, it is normally at lunchtime, and then we have leftovers at dinner. But I decided to make the green bean casserole, like just a traditional Thanksgiving green bean casserole. We didn't have it this year for our Thanksgiving, and I've been craving it ever since. So my mom and I always split up the Thanksgiving cooking tasks, and this is one of her tasks that she usually does. Since I don't do it, I just followed the recipe on the back of the container, and I was really surprised at how easy it was to follow this recipe. But it does feel very festive and rich, so it's definitely not something I would make on a regular basis, but it was fun to have this day. So you just combine all the ingredients in a mixing bowl, you stir everything together, put it in a casserole dish. I didn't say you had to grease the casserole dish, but I did just to make sure that I could make cleanup easy. And then you sprinkle some onions on top, and then you put it in the oven at 350 degrees for about 30 minutes. Next, I'm moving on to mashed potatoes. I always make the mashed potatoes at Thanksgiving, but this year when I was making the Thanksgiving meal for the family, I wasn't feeling very well. I was pretty tired, so David helped me out and he made the potatoes, and while he used my recipe, and they were fine, it just wasn't the same, you know, so I wanted to give it another try. I only have these like twice a year. I have on Thanksgiving and then again at Christmas, so I just was really craving them. So what I do is I wash potatoes really well. I usually peel the skin off, but today I was thinking I didn't know who else was going to eat potatoes, and I don't mind the skin, so instead of peeling it, I just scrub them really well, and then I chop them up into like bite-sized pieces. Then I boiled them for about 15 to 20 minutes. You just want to boil them until they are fork tender. I start checking them at that 15-minute mark, and then I put them, I mash everything together in a big bowl with butter, sour cream, salt, and pepper. So it's a pretty easy recipe, but it is delicious. And you're not going to be grumpy about it. How about that? How about I record and you don't be grumpy about it? That be okay?
Would that be okay? Hello friends. So a funny thing happened after I last spoke with you. Actually, I don't know if I spoke with you. After I made lunch, after running all my errands this morning and making lunch, I just got hit with a wave of fatigue. And unfortunately, I had a lot to do today. In addition to wanting to fill orders, I had family obligations. So I was supposed to set up a Zoom call for Logan and my mom so they could do social studies together. I was supposed to take David to the dentist. I've mentioned this in other videos. David doesn't drive. So if he has to go somewhere that he needs to drive, I usually drive him. And I was supposed to help Jacob and Sierra move some boxes from their apartment to our house today. None of that happened. So I laid down after I made lunch and I didn't wake up until 4 o'clock. And then I immediately came down here and started working. So we canceled the Zoom call with my mom and Logan. David rode his bike to his dentist appointment. Poor David, but he's okay. I checked in with him and he's totally fine. And Jacob, we're just going to move his boxes this weekend. So what's happening with Jacob and Sierra is there's like this transition period. They're leaving their apartment and they're moving into a house, and there's this transition period for a few weeks where they need a place to stay. So we're just going to move all of their stuff here, have them stay in his old room, which is basically all of the bottom floor of our house. We have a split level house, so he has that whole bottom floor. And they're just going to stay there for a few weeks while they're waiting to get into their new house. So that's going to happen. We're going to start moving boxes on Saturday instead of today. But I did end up waking up at 4 o'clock. Been busy filling orders ever since. I'm feeling really good. At this point, I think I have all the orders. Like the way when people order from me, there's a 2-week turnaround period. I try to actually fill it faster than that, but I do give myself 2 weeks because I know during the busy season, it can take up to 2 weeks for me to get orders filled. Well, I already have all the orders filled through Friday of this week, so I feel like I'm in a really good spot. I'm just gonna keep the rest of the week, just keep filling orders. I do have a couple things I want to show you really quick before I go. I have these 2 incredible gifts that were given to me by 2 great companies. So you would have seen earlier in this video, because I'm going to put the clip earlier in the video, you would have seen me unpackage this, the rose, this is called Forever Rose or Rose Forever. Even with the lid on, it smells so good, you guys. Well, anyways, this was earlier in the video. This was gifted to me from that company. And then this will have to be unboxed in another video. But it is a beautiful high-end bag from a company called Teddy Blake. I cannot wait to unbox this with you guys and share all the details. I think I'm actually gonna try and film that tomorrow and get it up right away so that there's not a delay, but it deserves its own video. So we are gonna do that. I have a lot to tell you about this company, about the bag I chose, why I'm sharing it. If you've been with me for a while, you know I get lots of offers from companies to work with them, and I am very picky about the ones I choose. Well, I love this company, and when they contacted me, well anyways, let's just save it for its own video. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna say good night. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you again next time. Bye everyone.